Today I'm going to be doing the review on the Eagletac MX25L3. I've had this flashlight for about 3 years. I've really enjoyed it. I found it to be very reliable and holding up very well. So I thought it would be fun to do this kind of review video of it, just to give you my experience with it and whether I'd recommend it or not. So this is going to be kind of a two-part video. The first part we're going to be doing inside here on the tabletop, showing you its features. And then we'll head outside and we'll see how bright it is in the dark. So let's get right into it. Let's start off with the LED. There's several different versions of the LED you can get. The one I have is the MT-G2. I believe there's a different version of it on Amazon right now, but it's pretty similar to this one. This is a short to medium range LED, so it's kind of in between like a super long range beam, which is really focused, and the super wide beam. So it's in between those two. The range of it is 464 yards. It puts out around 2700 lumens, 2800 lumens, something like that. So it's very bright. The weight of this, I believe, without the batteries, is like 13 ounces. So when you add the batteries in there, you got maybe a pound and a half. It's not overly bulky. You'd probably be better off with a smaller flashlight if you want to carry it around with you all the time. This wouldn't be ideal for that. But for hunting and stuff like that, I like to bring this with me so I can have a nice bright flashlight with me that's going to last a long time, have a lot of battery life in it. So it has 4 different brightness modes, and it's adjusted by twisting. So it has the on-off button here. Turn that on. So that's the lowest. Then you turn it, you get brighter. The third, and then the brightest mode there. Okay, so let's go over the different brightness modes. I have it on the brightest mode right now, which is 2700 lumens. That'll last 1.5 hours on that brightness mode. The next one is around 1200 lumens, which will give you 3.3 hours. The next one is 205 lumens, which will give you 21 hours. And then what's really awesome is the lowest brightness, which is 35 lumens, and that'll give you 350 hours, which is really impressive. I mean, it's not very bright, but if you're in an emergency situation, you're lost or something in the woods, and all you have is this flashlight, this will last you 350 hours. So that's something that's really nice, to have that really low brightness, so you can really conserve your battery power. And what's really a great feature on here is you can be using the whatever mode you have it on. Say you have it on the lowest mode, so or 35 lumens, you're just using this. So say you're walking through the woods at night or something, hiking down from when you're hunting, or hiking up to your hunting spot in the morning or something, it's still dark. You can have it on a lower setting so you're not disturbing the animals. And then you want to see what's ahead, or you hear something you want to see, you can just hold down on the on-off button. Just hold down and it'll automatically go to the brightest setting. So if you just keep holding down, that'll keep you on the 2700 lumens. And then you let go, it goes back to what your setting is. And that does that at every setting. So say you're on the 205 lumen setting, you can do the same thing. Another feature is when the flashlight's off, you can just double click on the on-off button and it'll automatically go to strobe. If the flashlight's already on, you can double click as well and it'll do the same thing, and let go, it'll go back to your brightness setting. There's other features and settings you can do on there, but those are the features that I use. So that's pretty nice. I like the way that's set up with the twisting of the bezel to adjust the brightness. That way you can quickly go to whatever you need to and then just leave it. So I usually have it on the 205 lumen or the 1200 lumen, and then if I need the super bright, I just hold down and use that. That way I don't use up the battery, because I don't need that super bright flashlight on all the time. Okay, now let's look at what batteries it uses. There's 2 different types of batteries you can use in here. You can use 3 18650s or 6 CR123 A batteries. Now the ones I prefer are the 18650s. They seem to last a long time. They hold up, and they hold the charge, so if you're not using it for a while, they hold charge. And I bought the Nightcore batteries and a Nightcore charger, and I'm really impressed with these batteries. They've held up for the 3 years I've had this, and I'll charge it maybe every couple months or so, and they seem to really last a long time. It's waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that, getting rain on it, dropping it in the water or anything like that. And I'm going to do a test outside with the water. We'll test it in the pond just to show you it's waterproof. They give you some extra O-rings and stuff like that. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I've really found this flashlight to be a very dependable and great buy. I spent probably $130 for it 3 years ago. There's one on Amazon. It's not exactly what I have here, but I believe it's pretty similar. It has a different LED, but I think it's very similar to this one for around $95. I'll put the link in the description if you want to check that out on Amazon. I think it's a pretty good deal for a good quality flashlight like this that's going to hold up for many years. They have a 10-year warranty on them. I would definitely recommend it. Okay, so definitely be looking for the second part of this video where we'll be going outside and testing all the different brightness levels, and also we're going to test how waterproof it is. Be looking for that. I will see you in the next video.